This video will show you how to create a dynamic exam on Synap. Start by clicking Set Exam and selecting the exam name and user group as you would with a static exam. We're going to select Dynamic from the Type menu, and for this demo we'll choose Enable Sections, but you can obviously choose No Sections. And hit Next. Then we're going to choose our quiz. Obviously, it's important to select a quiz that has questions in them that have tags. So make sure you do this before setting your exam. Hit Confirm Selection. You will be able to check what tags the quiz has before confirming. If you're happy with the quiz, then click Finalize Setup. While this exam finalization is in progress, it's important to remember that once that is completed, the link between the library items and the exam is broken. So any changes made to the library item won't be reflected in the exam, and any changes made on the exam won't be reflected in the library item. So we've got a preview of our questions here. The main difference between creating a static exam and a dynamic exam is on this dynamic filters page. What we're going to do here is decide on the rules for question generation. So first of all, we can restrict the number of variations. So we can say pick 10 questions from this pool of 22. And if we restrict the variation to 1, it means that everyone will get the same variation. If restricted to 2, then everyone will get 1 of 2, etc. For the purposes of this demo, we won't include any variations. To start off with, we need to create the name of the section. So we're just going to call this section 1. And we'll leave instructions off for the purposes of this demonstration, but there is information on how to create sections for any exam in our docs. Important thing we need to do here is pick how many questions of each tag we want. So for this one, we're going to ask for 2 critical analysis questions, and we can add additional and or rules. So they need to have critical analysis and easy tags, for example. Then we hit Done, and then that section is completed. And we hit Save. Here we have an issue with this, and this basically means that based on the rules that we've set, the system can't find any questions that have critical analysis and easy. So what we'll do for this demo is we'll just remove one of those rules and hit Done and Save. Then it's going to validate it again, and it will go through without the error, which is great. Section 2, same process, name the section, decide on the filter rules. We're going to have 2 questions tagged with, let's go with comprehension, hit Done, and then Save. Again, it's going to validate those rules. It's happy with it, and we can save it, and we're good to go. So the rest of the settings that you need to go through are the same as they would be for the static exam. You can give grades, you can set the timer for the exam, etc., etc. So as always, we do need to set a schedule for the exam. So we're going to go to Schedule. For this one, we're going to make it an indefinite exam. So that means that anyone added to the group after this date is going to have an attempt generated. Then all we need to do is click Go to Publish. Check our rules, and for dynamic exams, obviously one of the main things you might want to check is the tags page. If you do want to generate an attempt with the tagging rules on the dynamic exam, then you can use the preview button, and if you're happy with everything, you go and publish. And then once the exam is published, everyone added to the group is going to get an attempt for this exam.